So today we're going to be breaking down Sleepwalk by Johnny and Santo. This is a great song from the 1950s, I believe. Everybody has covered it, hugely famous melody, very classic chord progression. So the chords are as follows. There's C, A minor, F minor, and then G major. That's the first part. And then the second part is F, F minor, C, then back to F. Well, then you do C, F, C, C7, back to F, F minor, and then the turnaround is G, B flat major, back to G. And then you do the A section again. This whole thing is done in a 6/8 pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your left hand is going to kind of be keeping time for you. You're playing these tenths. It's not quite a full chord arpeggio. It's not quite this. Right? You're just playing the root note and the tenth of the chord. And so it's kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the right hand starts out with this kind of filling in the rest of the beat right at the very beginning. So, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And then you got this little melody that fills up the rest of that bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Right? And the right hand switches to chords, variations of a C chord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you get to the F minor, you're actually going to wait until beat 5 before coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Right? And then over that G, it's quarter notes over the 6/8, so 2 eighth notes per note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So that repeats itself. When you come to an end of it, or the end of it, you just do the chord progression once, and kind of like the beginning, but without the pulsing over the top of it. When you get to that G, you do the pretty little tag again. Right? And that repeats. Then the third time through the chord progression, you've got the second half of the melody, which is right? So you've got this nice little C major arpeggio over C that leads down to the A over A minor. Again, you're waiting till the fifth beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3. And you're doing that quarter note over the 6/8 thing again, over that final G. Now, we change the chord progression a little bit. C, F, C, C7, 5, 6, right? So again, we're waiting, a lot of this is done on like the tail end of a chord, or a bar rather, as kind of like a turnaround into the next section, or a melodic lead-in into the next part of the melody. So it's like when you get to that C7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F minor. Right? And you're just kind of following the chord progressions. Then when you get there, that's when you go to C, up to A, over F, and then back down to C, C7 again, and repeat the whole thing. F, F minor. Now it gets tricky. That's a 2/3 polyrhythm, so I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my left hand, and in my right hand I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And then when I land back on that final one, I throw in that tag again. Then I do the melody one more time. keep that tag, that end right there when I get to the F minor. And I start to slow down. And then chord. And just finally throw in that tag again. And then if you've got that low C, just thumb pluck it as a little extra, like, oof. So that's pretty much the song. It's a nice, easy arrangement. This was one of the first tunes that I learned. Steve Adelson taught me this one a long time ago. And it's just a nice song to play. It's very pretty. A nice song to pull out at a party if, you know, that's the kind of thing that you want to do. And yeah, you know, if you want to improvise over it, just keep the 6/8 pulse in your left hand and play over those chords. You just make sure that when you get to that F minor, you're hitting the A flat instead of an A natural. Right? Instead of, that fits a lot better there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Take it nice and slow, and I recommend learning each hand alone with the transcription. And then, when you're feeling really confident with each hand alone, start to put them together and really try and notice how the two hands fit together. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kind of stuff. Right? So, good luck!